Namaskar. Last couple of days, we've heard a lot about the OIC. Now, OIC, for starters, stands for Organization of Islamic Cooperation. I'll give you a small background about this organization. OIC is the second largest intergovernmental organization after the United States, and they have close to 57 states as members. So it's a large organization. And basically, they were brought together somewhere in, it was established somewhere in 25th of September 1969 in Morocco, where they came together for Islamic cooperation, where Islamic states came together to cooperate with each other. Okay. Now, like I said, there are 57 states: Jordan, Afghanistan, Albania, Iran, Pakistan, Bahrain, Brunei, Nigeria, Indonesia, Tanzania, Bangladesh, Algeria, Somalia. It's 57 states. Big list. Now, normally what happens is, with these 57 states, there are around 5 states which comes in as observers. They are called the observer states. Though they are not members of this, but they are observer states, 5 states. And more often than not, the OIC calls states as guest of honors. Now, they may not be members, they may not be observers, but they send special invites to these states as guest of honor. Now, this invite of being guest of honor has been extended to India more than once. All the time, India refused. India said, no, we are not going to be part of this organization of Islamic cooperation. We don't want to be part of it. We don't want to attend the meeting. So, we never went there. This time around, when this OIC extended this to us, we decided to go and we went. The government decided to go and the government went, and Mrs. Sushma Swaraj, our External Affairs Minister, she herself went there. Now, on the backdrop, Pakistan, was very upset that India went there. So, Pakistan's Foreign Minister, Mr. Qureshi, refused to go. He said, "Main nahi jayega. If India is coming, I am not coming." So, he went back. He said, "I am not coming. I am not going to attend this meeting." India, all of a sudden, and a lot of governmental quarters in India, all of a sudden called this as a victory cry again. We said, brilliant. Dekho, Pakistan ko bahar nikala. Lekin hum log aaya, we went, and they said, this is a big diplomatic victory for us. The OIC asked Pakistan, tumko nahi aana hai, mat aao. But India will come, which actually happened also. So they said it's a great diplomatic victory. Okay, from there on, we move. Mrs. Sushma Swaraj went into this conference and she gave a beautiful speech, and genuinely a fantastic speech. She proved that she was possibly one of the best orators in today's government. Fantastic oratorship. She spoke well. Now, the problem is what happened after that created the entire mess and this entire controversy and this entire criticism. You see, what Mrs. Sushma Swaraj said, though she did not blame Pakistan or she did not name Pakistan in her 17 minutes address at all, what she said is,
humanism and the forces of inhumanity. Your Highness and Excellencies, if we want to save the humanity, then we must tell the states who provide shelter and funding to the terrorists to dismantle the infrastructure of the terrorist camps and stop providing funding and shelter to the terror organizations based in that country.
So she said, listen, you know what? We should ask countries who are funding terrorists to stop it. Because let's make this world a better place. Let's say no to terrorism. And let's stop terrorism in this world. What she said made sense. But what happened after that, OIC did after that, was the surprise and where the entire criticism started. After all this, after inviting India, after calling India as a guest of honor, making India sit as a guest of honor, and giving all the respect to India, even at the cost of asking Pakistan, nahi aana hai, mat aao. Even at the cost of that, what they did after that was something that surprised India and possibly questioned every diplomatic move that we did to come closer to the OIC. The OIC passed a resolution where they attacked India for indiscriminate use of force against innocent Kashmiris. They also praised the Prime Minister Imran Khan for sending back the Indian Air Force pilot Abhinandan Vardhaman, who was captured in the encounter. They also referred to Kashmir as the Indian occupied Kashmir, where they said that India is doing atrocities. The OIC, what they did is they invited India. They made India into a guest of honor. They invited India, gave all the respects, asked Pakistan to stay out, all of that, and called India and then humiliated India. The Congress said, why did you go there in the first place? Why do you want to recognize OIC? You don't need to recognize OIC. We never recognized OIC when we were the government. Because OIC is never going to stand for you. It will always stand for the Pakistan side. Didn't we know that? And to a certain extent, it is true too. After all this, it was as if they called us just to humiliate us. They established our Kashmir. Our Kashmir is, they called it a Indian occupied Kashmir. So they already took a judgment that the Kashmir is not ours, it is our occupied Kashmir. They took a judgment. And they also said, other than saying that Pakistan is breeding terrorism, they said India is doing atrocities in Kashmir. And we are using excessive force. Now, to bluntly say that India should have, shunted this opportunity and, Modi should have said, nahi aane ka and all that, that too is not correct. Because I think any step towards peace, any step towards resoluting this Kashmir problem is a good problem. So to that extent, Modi accepting this invitation, I think was a good step. I do not agree to Congress. The Prime Minister thought that if this could make a difference, so be it. And therefore it attempted. Fantastic. Also with this new renewed relations between the government of India and the government of Saudi Arabia, with the new crown prince coming here and, through showing a lot of friendly gestures and all, yeah, possibly India started believing maybe OIC will see it from our point of view. It didn't. So to say that India shouldn't have gone at all, definitely not on. It is not the right thing to say. But to also say that therefore India has this great diplomatic victory because, Pakistan was shunted out and we were entertained and all, that is absolutely far from the truth. So even that is not correct. The fact that Pakistan achieved in OIC, Pakistan achieved whatever they wanted to by not even being present there. Where our Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Ms. Sushma Swaraj, and I again tell you, with a beautiful speech she did, with her presence, with all the people inviting us and all of that, with all that, finally the resolution was against us. So this is what it is. This is the broad understanding of what happened in OIC. You take a judgment call whether it was a diplomatic victory or a diplomatic failure or diplomatic disaster. Definitely, like we mentioned, I don't think going to OIC was a bad decision. But what happened in OIC definitely was not for India. Namaskar. For more such episodes, please subscribe to HW News and press the bell icon for instant notification. Also, do give this video a like and share the video to spread the word around. Namaskar. HW News Network today is a year and a half old. Thanks to your support, thanks to your love, we've grown. We require your support a little more. What we request you to do is to download our free app. Our app is in English, Hindi and Marathi. We promise to update you with the latest news, views, analysis, interview. We also have a live TV going in that. If you download our app, we will get advertisers. And if we get advertisers, we'll get revenue. We get revenue, we can serve you better. So once again, Please do support us. Please download our app. Namaskar.